How's everyone doing? Today we're going to be looking at cellular respiration and of course how it's connected to photosynthesis. So we're going to start here with, apparently it's me as a bear, and I don't know where my child bear is. I possibly have eaten him, or her, who knows. But there I'm eating berries. Now cellular respiration has to do with turning energy or food, glucose in particular, into energy that you can use. So when you think about cellular respiration, you have to think about if you're walking, moving around, your body needs energy. However, when you eat food, that energy is not readily available. It has to be broken down. And the way it's broken down is through a process called cellular respiration. So we're going to focus on the bear. Now, just so you know, bears are not the only ones that use cellular respiration. Plants also use cellular respiration as well. So don't just think it only has to do with animals. Insects use cellular respiration. A lot of things do, and it also includes plants. So just so you know, cellular respiration happens in both these, but we're going to focus on our bear here. Papa Bear Elsasser, and you can see his scan t-shirt. So what happens? The bear eats berries of some sort. Nom. Okay. Once he's done that, the sugar and whatever ends up inside the bear. So what happens there is that the bear has glucose inside. And we know what glucose is. It's C6H12O6. Okay, glucose. Okay, so what he takes in also is oxygen, O2. Okay, so the bear takes in oxygen, it has glucose, and it combines those two. So you have C6H12O6 plus oxygen. Okay, so in cellular respiration, these are our product or our reactants. So they're what we begin with, and it's going to create something else, which are called products. What it creates from this is it creates water, H2O, plus CO2, carbon dioxide, and ATP. You don't really have to know what ATP is, but just think of it as energy. And this is the energy that living things use to grow, to move, whatever. So this is cellular respiration. So our bear takes in glucose in his belly. He takes in oxygen. He breathes out both CO2 and they also breathe out water. Now you may not think that you breathe out water, but water actually gets hot enough inside a human body that allows it to evaporate and become part of just what you breathe out. You breathe out water as a gas. And then of course, he now has ATP to pick berries and eat them, right? So that is cellular respiration, okay? Now, the next question is, well, how is that connected to photosynthesis? So if we go over here, we have our tree. Now, animals do not do photosynthesis, but plants do. So again, just a quick review. Sun gives light energy to the tree through its leaves. Carbon dioxide goes in, and water goes in from the roots. So it gets carbon dioxide from the air, light energy from the sun, water to the roots. From there, it creates glucose and oxygen, which it gets rid of. It gets rid of oxygen. It doesn't want oxygen. Think of like oxygen like a tree's poop. It doesn't want it. It gets rid of it. So now the question is, how is photosynthesis connected to cellular respiration? So what you saw here is you saw Papa Bear, he breathes out CO2. What does a tree need? A tree also needs CO2. So what the CO2 does generally is it goes into the tree. Well, Papa Bear needs oxygen like we see there. Oh, look, tree gets rid of oxygen. So if this is going to go through here, goes through here, he can breathe it in. Okay? And also, if you get rid of water, it can end up back in the ground and water can go in there. So you can see cellular respiration and photosynthesis work together to create a cycle of energy. And you can see carbon dioxide and oxygen are just exchanged between both of them as well as water. So hopefully this helps clarify what cellular respiration is and how it's connected to photosynthesis.